My name is Lisa Lundy. I'm a motivational speaker, a mother to 3 beautiful children, and I'm also the author of The Super Allergy Girl, Allergy and Celiac Cookbook. A cookbook that's gluten-free, dairy-free, egg-free, peanut-free, tree-nut-free, and has free of other allergens. What I'm here to talk to you about today is some tips for you so that you can work to prevent new food allergies from developing. People may say there's nothing you can do, but trust me, there are lots of things you can do, and that's what we're going to talk about. Historically, one thing that has been known is there are people who have a tendency to develop food allergies, and there are people who have very little or no tendency to develop food allergies. So the first tip for you is not to eat the same foods all the time or every day. If we looked at the formula for developing a food allergy, it would be a combination of frequency and volume. How often do you eat a food, and how much do you eat the food? Coupled with a third factor called what's your propensity or tendency to develop food allergies. If you have a high tendency, meaning that you already have multiple food allergies, or a couple at least, you have a higher tendency or likelihood of developing food allergies than someone who has no food allergies. And you want to be careful. What allergists know is if you want to develop a food allergy, eat a lot of a food or eat it every day or some combination. So simply not eating the same foods all the time will decrease your chances of developing food allergies. The second tip is that take a page out of your grandmother's playbook. Your grandmother, or for some of you, your great-grandmother or your great-great-grandmother, used to make different foods every night of the week. They would make a pot roast on Sunday, which they would have Sunday night for dinner, Monday for lunch, Monday night they'd make something different, and so on through the week. So they ate a different food all the time. That's more or less a kind of rotation diet. The other thing you can do is eat seasonally. No matter what you do, you want to make sure that you're not eating the same foods all the time. Now, if you happen to be on the gluten-free diet, I want to particularly emphasize that you can become allergic to rice. My son, my second child, became allergic to rice and really unable to eat a lick of it after 18 months on the gluten-free diet. That's a big impact because you lose your commercially processed foods, you lose anything, mixes that are made with rice flour, all kinds of things. So if you're on the gluten-free diet in particular, you might consider having some rice-free days where, twice a week you don't eat any rice that day to give your body a break. It certainly is not going to hurt you, and you'll avoid a painful experience of not being able to eat the commercially made foods. The third tip is to make sure that your body is nutritionally sound. Check with your primary care practitioner, your physician, and see, do you have all the nutrients that you need in your body? Studies have shown that most people in this country don't have the proper nutrients in their body. The next thing you want to make sure you do is rule out celiac disease. If you've got food issues already and you haven't been tested for celiac disease, I would recommend that you do get tested. That is, of course, unless you've already put yourself on a gluten-free diet without being tested, something I don't recommend. I recommend that people get themselves medically tested for celiac disease before they run off and try a gluten-free diet. It's a great disease to have. It's one of the best, so if you had to have a disease, why not have it be a celiac disease, and make sure that that's not a medical condition. The last thing is broaden the kinds of foods that you eat. If you want to avoid developing new food allergies, expand your diet. Go to the grocery store and try a new fruit. Try some things you've never tried before. We've expanded our foods to the nth degree in the last couple of years through our organic co-op, and by just pushing the envelope and trying things that, quite frankly, I didn't even know were fruits or vegetables. So expand your horizons, broaden the foods on your plate, and that will help and contribute to your overall health and well-being and help you reduce developing new food allergies. The last thing is work on your overall health. If you have a concern because you already have food allergies or you have a couple, getting a good night's sleep, and I mean a really rock solid good night's sleep, eating a well-balanced diet, having a positive attitude, but going to work on increasing your overall health will go a long way to keep you from developing new food allergies or sensitivities. I have a downloadable short document you can download from my website for free. For that tip sheet and other helpful information, all designed to empower you, visit my website at www.thesuperallergycookbook.com.